Jason.
All right, here with Coach Lou Snelling. Coach, earlier this week you talked about building momentum off of a pretty strong intra-squad scrimmage. How did you feel that went today?
Very well. Very well. Yeah, we absolutely did that, and mission accomplished there.
7 MAC auto bids today, 2 school records. Those numbers are a little bit better than you had a year ago. So how do you feel, coming out of this first week?
I mean, between this and Orange versus Brown, I mean, this is our best fall yet from a track and field perspective, So, and I think that's saying a lot, with how things ended up, last indoor season. So that's exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. And then Aaliyah Gustafson, a senior, went out and put up a nice number in the weight throw, and then in the shot put, broke her own school record. What's the limit for her this year?
That's interesting. That's interesting. She was moderately happy today about her school record in PR. So I think that tells you a little bit about where she's thinking, where she wants to go with the season. So it's going to be exciting to see.
And then you had a number of youngsters really, put up nice performances in their first time out here, and led by Ryan Draper, who breaks the school record in the 300 and shatters it really. Talk about Ryan a little bit and maybe your youngsters on the whole.
Yeah, I mean, shattered is a good way to describe that. I mean, that's a huge step. We've broken that record consistently over the last several years, but it's been by hundredths of a second, and she almost took a full half second off that. So I mean, that's really impressive for a true freshman to do that, and very excited to see where she goes with that. But you're right. There's a cast of younger characters, as a whole on the team that are slowly developing. They haven't been here long, but slowly developing, and I'm excited to see where they go over the next 2-3 years. Yeah.
As you look ahead now, obviously you've got a break here before you have another meet, but what do you guys try to accomplish now over the next month or so while you're off and you're sitting at home eating Christmas food and all that?
Yeah, well, no, you're right. We have to have a great break. So we've talked about preparing for that, because largely they have to do a lot of that at home. So planning ahead for where they're going to train at, in this beautiful winter weather. It's not just getting in the training, but being really intentional about it, making it quality. So we need to come back in January and just keep building, So it's a break, but not really a break for us.